Morning, everybody. It is Sunday, Easter Sunday, April the 20th, in the year of our Lord, 2025. As you can see, Rocky's having a good sleep. He's already had first breakfast. He woke me up at 4 o'clock this morning to make sure he got that. You see there's blood on the comforter again. His leg bleeds quite a bit, so that's what that'll be from that old snake bite. It might be old blood too, I don't know. Let me see here. It's hard to tell. But yeah, anyway, there he is. He's awake now. I woke him up. I did. He looked suitably impressed with me for doing that. My old truck, of course, is sitting up on the highway about 30 kilometers from here. Yeah, so that's where it is. If it's still there, if it hasn't been impounded by the OPP or some other thing happened to it. Anyway, that's it. That's what's going on right now, anyway. I don't know if the old truck's done or not. Even if it's fixable, it will only be good for short drives, like if we're in the town here or in the perf. That'll be about it. It can't be trusted. Plus, the truck has a bunch of other problems. It needs tires. It needs a tune-up and an oil change. It needs brakes. It needs some work on the front end, steering and everything. There's something loose in there. Yeah, there's a bunch of problems with it. The gasoline filler neck is a jerry-rigged outfit that the previous owner did. So whenever I fill it up with gas, a bunch of gas pours out onto the ground. A bunch of gasoline will come onto the ground. So it's pretty horrendous, really. It's not good. Ew. So there's a lot of things wrong with it. I've already got, I would say, easily $10,000 into that truck in the last year. I can't keep doing this, And the thing is, though, there are no reliable vehicles anymore. Modern vehicles are shit. And anything that was built that it wasn't shit, you can't get the parts anymore for it. The parts are no good. And also, up here in Canada, rust gets into everything. So not only can you not get parts for the old stuff here, but you can't, but it's just usually, if it still exists, it's rotted out and everything, so it's no good anyway. Because anything old enough that it was built that it was good is really old now. In fact, it's an antique now. You have to go back to like 1985 to get anything that isn't all computerized. And to get stuff that isn't front-wheel drive unibody, if you're looking at cars, front-wheel drive unit construction is those things are built to last maybe 7 years if you're lucky. And the last 3 years of that, you will rebuild the thing, essentially, so you'll buy it twice, And if you don't want to buy it twice, then what you'll do is you'll trade it in and you'll get another loan for a new one, and you'll roll over the remainder of your debt for the old one into your new loan. That's what people are doing now. So there's people paying for 2 vehicles at once when they just have 1 vehicle and stuff. It's really evil what's being done to us. Anyway, and again, this is the damn globalist elites is what it is. But, these people are murderers, basically. But that's it. That's what's going on. I haven't heard anything from my friend who owns the garage yet. I did send her a text, to tell her what happened, but I haven't heard anything yet. So, but it's a long weekend. It's Easter weekend day, so I'm not really expecting to hear anything. I may hear something on Tuesday or whatever when they reopen for business there. If I don't hear anything, then I'll call them. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Anyway, that's where we're at. It's very stressful. I'm tired of it. You know, back in the 80s and 90s, I drove cars that were 30 and 40 years old um, to Brockville from Perth, which is actually a further distance than from Smiths Falls, and multiple times never had these kinds of issues. Never. It's just the stuff is all junk now. It's horrible. And I mean, old stuff. Say what you like about the really old cars, but they were built solidly, plus you could get the parts for them. You can't even get parts now for stuff. The reason that I had so many problems with that transmission line is because you can't get a transmission line that fits that truck. They have jobber lines, and the problem with jobber lines is they make one line that's supposed to fit a dozen different vehicles, and it doesn't fit any of them. That's what ends up happening. And that's what happened with my truck. And then they jerry-rigged the line using a piece of my old line. And that's what came apart yesterday, was the jerry-rigged repair. So, you know, what are you to do, eh? What are we to do? I can't keep doing what I'm doing, and I can't time travel back and live in the era when we could still get good old cars that did cost a lot of money and would work. And so what am I supposed to do? Like, I just don't know. Anyway, that's it for now. That's enough whining and complaining, I guess. What I'm saying is true. I'm still whining and complaining, but I'm whining and complaining about an actual situation. So there is that. Anyway, we'll talk to you later, and good morning.